Austin Peay, had a game against Middle Tennessee State, who's a in-state rival. They're FBS, we're FCS, and 15-point underdogs. Didn't matter. They weren't ready for the P. The Govs came out and won by 20 points. First FBS win in 40 years. So I'd say that qualifies as an upset.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it was truly impressive because, like you said, had not done this since 1987,
Yeah.
and Austin P was coming off a bit of a reset year. 4-8 season after Scotty Walden left to lead them in the playoffs in 2023, and they rolled into Murfreesboro like as if they were North Dakota State, like just took control from the start, took a 21-0 lead, and you guys just never looked back. So when we look at that, like you guys came in acting like as if you owned the place, basically. What was behind the sense of belief for the coaches, the players, and the program? That could be a long answer, as long of an answer as you want. But what was behind that?
So a lot of people that aren't local might not know, but Murfreesboro, where Middle Tennessee plays, is only a little over an hour from Clarksville, where we play. So it's not a far game. A lot of Austin Peay's players grew up around both Clarksville and Murfreesboro, surround Nashville. So we're both kind of suburbs of Nashville. So most of our players grew up in the area. A lot of them have friends on Middle Tennessee's team. They played high school with a lot of their players. And so that was part of it. That we had a couple players that had 20, 30 people, family and friends in the crowd. So that was part of it, motivation, hometown. And then another part of it was the drought. All the players were well aware of the drought. I mentioned it on my show multiple times. In my entire life, Austin Peay has never beaten an FBS team. They were all very aware of that, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity to do it. A team that went 3-9 last year, so they kind of smelled blood in the water. And then also the fact that I don't know how familiar you or the audience is with Austin Peay's roster, but there's a lot of guys on there that have played some like actual big games in college football. Like our quarterback Chris Parson played at Mississippi State. We have several guys from East Carolina, a couple Duke guys, a couple North Carolina guys, a Purdue guy. So we have a lot of experience on our roster. We have a lot of veteran college football players that have played in meaningful games before. And I think that combined with the local aspect of it, the in-state rivalry, and then wanting to finally get that chip off their shoulder, all that kind of combined into this, nobody was going to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, it seemed like they maintained the intensity throughout the game. Is that kind of what you noticed as well?
For sure. Like, I think, so I was very impressed with, not that, it's the first week of the season. Everybody is kind of fiery, ready to go. But I was especially impressed with how our guys just seemed like to be up a higher notch. And it was crazy. Like, even at the end of the game, when you're an FCS team and you're a big underdog, you never really feel comfortable during the game. But towards the end, when it seemed like, okay, we might actually win this thing, our guys were still playing hard. They were still tackling hard, like still swarming to the ball. They didn't never let up. Like, even when it became pretty clear that we were going to walk out of there with a win, they never let up. And it just goes to show Jeff Ferris. I can't talk enough about how much he's turned the program around. It's really, really spectacular.